Hi, collective. We're going to look into what Spirit's current guidance or advice is for you at this time. When you are clicking on this video, I'm not, excuse me, I'm not going to be using any hashtags or anything like that. So if you do click on this video, it's very likely that there's a message here for you, okay? My voice is a little bit raspy at the minute, so please forgive me. There may be somebody who wants your forgiveness at this time. We'll see what comes through. We have teacher. Okay. We have lion and vacuum. I feel like those cards came out on the other readings that I've done. There's something about needing to have strength with something here. There's a lesson you're going through currently. I feel like there's certain things, maybe people that are surrounding you at this time that you may need to reevaluate your relationships, okay? This could be in love. This could be in friendships, family members. Let's see. Yeah, we have death and we have shadow. Yeah, something here needs to end because there's a lesson that is currently playing out within your life that you haven't fully closed out this cycle yet. There may be a need to focus on shadow work at this time due to this lesson that you're going through, okay? Something definitely needs to come to the end. It's weird how I said it needs to come to the end and not come to an end. There's definitely a chapter closing out right now. With the Alps here, I feel like it's saying that you may feel like there's a long way to go for something, but maybe that's not the case. Maybe it's just there's a certain decision or move you need to make that you haven't done yet. There may be somebody around you who has a bit of a temper, is what I'm getting. This could be more than one person. Conductor. Somebody here could like trains or be into trains. There may be somebody you've been connected to that is a direct mirror to your shadow, and it's like there are behaviors and patterns that are continuing to play out that you're not acknowledging yet. We have satellite and we have opera. Okay. There's somebody here who likes to put on a show. There may be some manipulation involved in this. Or there's somebody that you're around maybe that acts one way behind closed doors, but shows a different face in the public. Sorry, I'm messing around with this light. It's kind of dimming. I think I need to recharge it. Let's see what else wants to come out. We have dress and ball. I'm getting that there could be somebody who's watching this right now who you have somebody around you who's kind of controlling, likes to tell you how to dress, likes to present themselves and maybe you in a certain way. I don't know if you're married to this person. I don't know if you're in a relationship with them. This could be somebody from your past that you used to be connected to. So we'll see. We'll get more details. You band. So there's something about somebody could be a teacher. You could be a school teacher or a music teacher. You have center and glass. Yeah, I don't know. There's definitely something that's breaking down here is what I'm getting. There's a need to look at something from a different perspective or a new point of view. There might be a work situation that needs to be looked at here where there's just people who are not being cooperative, or they're not working for the interests of the group or with you in particular, okay? Let's see what comes out of the tea leaf oracles. Oh wow, I split the deck and I got August and July. So there could be some really significant events that are going on right now as you're watching this. This is a timeless reading. So if it is not August, or sorry, if it's not July or going into August, then those months just might be significant. You could be a Cancer or a Leo, or be connected to someone who is a Cancer or a Leo. Yeah, look, I split the deck and I got Rooster, an arrogant, boastful person that you do not want to cross. So somebody here is dealing with an individual who is, well, quite nasty, if you ask me. They're like that. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I mean. Somebody could have just seen the new Scary Movie or the Scary Movie. Yeah, we have Bull. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude, okay? So there's definitely someone within your energy, at least. At the very least, if you're not around this person, there's definitely something going on where someone is doing or saying something that is not in your best interest. What else do we have? New job or career. Okay, so remember I said there's something about a workplace. So you may be in a work environment where you have either a boss or a coworker who is just a pain in the ass, really. With that pin, it's like you're sitting on fucking needles. Like it's even on a cushion. Confirmation burp there. So I feel like somebody's being guided to get out of a job situation, and there may be some hesitation because you're afraid of what's next, or you don't know where you're going or what you're going to do. Like you may be worried about the financial aspects of it, but here's the thing. The way this works is the universe, we're automatically supposed to do things that bring us joy in order to cultivate abundance, right? In any kind of way. But if you're not doing something that brings you joy, or you're in a toxic environment at work or anywhere else for that matter, even if you're making, let's just say for the sake of argument, a substantial income, it doesn't matter, because if you're staying there, you're allowing your spiritual health and hygiene to be dwindled down to nothing. You're going to feel tired. You're going to look tired. You're going to feel sick. You're going to look sick. You're going to continue to have health issues and problems that continually occur over and over and over again, that are not going to stop until you get yourself out of that situation, okay? We have Kite, vacation. Somebody needs to take a vacation. Maybe you need to, maybe you feel like distancing yourself from this situation or this workplace. Even if, like, say you have 2 weeks holidays that you can take for work, right? And you don't necessarily feel just yet that you want to quit. The message here is that if you take time away, and you automatically start seeing improvements in your health and your well-being and your peace and harmony, that is your signal from the universe to get the fuck out of there. Like, it's time to go. It's time to go. It's time to go. So this is definitely being highlighted. This works. We have happiness. The universe needs you. Like, you need to understand, you deserve to have happiness. Like, I'm actually getting tingling in my legs because somebody here who's watching this or listening to this, you have felt within your inner knowing already that this is not making you happy. And it's like, you may have fears and doubts surrounding the idea of leaving because you're just unsure of what's to come. But listen, like, the universe is trying to tell you, I promise you will be okay. Everything's going to be okay. But it feels like everything's falling apart, okay? It's like, well, I thought I was going to be doing this job forever, or I thought these people were my friends. Well, guess what? That's just not always the case, and there's a lesson to be learned here in all of this. We have Tower. Now, fair enough, that's not the traditional Tarot Tower card. It does say solid foundation, success with effort. You're being asked to move away from something so you can build something solid for yourself here. You might have some kind of ideas of something that you enjoy doing or want to do, that you're not feeling confident enough that it's going to be successful, but it's, you know, it says success with effort. You have to put in the time and the energy that's required of you in order to make this happen. What do we have from the other side? Career. Listen. If someone needs a new job or career, maybe you want to do music. Maybe you want to write music. Maybe you want to, maybe you're a songwriter. Maybe you play an instrument, but something here needs to change, and you need to get out of this. Okay. Kangaroo, unsettled times, need to plan ahead. So remember I was saying about the vacation card, there might be a need for you, if you do have vacation time, to do that so that you can take some time out to really dig deep inside of what's going on here. You know, that it connects back, like, say if you're staying for the money, that's part of your shadow work. That's, you know, and don't take this the wrong way, but it's like you're selling your soul to the devil because you're in an environment where there are toxic people or somebody who is causing friction, creating problems where there are none probably, and you're allowing that to continue happening or continue happen all for the sake of what? Some money. And you might be listening to me right now and going, yeah, but how the fuck am I going to pay my rent? And it's like, listen, God always makes a way for these things to work out for you. If you follow that guidance. Ooh, that is way too many. You just may feel like there's a lot going on. So if you take that time out for yourself and you truly feel within and what you need, and you know that that environment's not good for you, then you can plan ahead and say, okay, if I put in my 2 weeks notice when I get back, I can do this, this, and this so that I can set myself up for success in whatever it is I want to be doing. Fan, romance, celebration, and party. Is somebody involved with someone at work? There might be some... You may like feel like as if you're going to be left out of something. At the bottom of the deck we have Cane. Pay attention to your health. Okay, so if you're watching this, you maybe you enjoy going out with these people, having some drinks, whatever. I feel like it's just all toxic. it might feel good in the moment. It might seem okay in the moment, but it's destroying your foundational health. It's destroying the foundation of your life. In general, you're not happy on this path right now. All right. I'm actually going to use my anime deck. Somebody here could like watching anime. I keep hearing that song. Oh, what a night. Summer back in 63. What a very special time for me. Oh, a lady, oh, what a night. So yeah, there may be some kind of workplace relationship stuff going on here. And now, kind of, I don't know, like I guess it's good for me to say, like, this may not be applying to you. This may be about someone else that's connected to you, but I always kind of do these readings with the intention that whoever's watching it is getting the advice and guidance that they need, not necessarily based on someone else. Now, it could be that there's somebody that you're in sort of like a situationship, or you have feelings towards, and maybe they've got more than one person. Maybe you're not the only one, okay, babe? You know, if that's the case, I know that really sucks. And that may feel like awful for you, but it's not for you, babe. Oh, what a night. Maybe you had a night out with somebody in particular. And this may not even be through work. This may be a friend group, but maybe you had a night out with someone and you really enjoyed yourself and you felt like there was a spark or something. But let me say this, if you bond with people over substances, whether that be alcohol or anything else, a lot of the times it's not, there's not a healthy foundation in that connection, you know? And that may be hard to hear as well, because it's like you think, well, that's what people do. People go out and they party and they have fun. And it's like, yeah, but unless you have that same level of connection when you're not partying, and unless it feels good, then it's not for you. It's not something you should be indulging in. All right, what do we got from tarot? What is this? What does my viewer need to hear? What does the collective need to hear? We have the Queen of Cups. So you may be somebody who is very open-hearted, very kind, very giving, very sweet. Okay, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. But I don't know, like, look, you know what's funny? Like, look at her face. She does not look happy. I think that's you. I think there's a resentment of the way that things are going with something or someone right now. And it's like, it's like, I guess to put it kind of bluntly, it's like you're the one who continues giving. So what are you angry about? Stop giving. And I know that can be difficult. There's too much chaos. There's too much uncertainty. There's too much of everything. But we do have the Three of Swords in reverse here. I feel like there needs to be a breakup of something here. Because, like, look, there's two men on this card. and 3 swords. And I think that 3rd sword is possibly for you. Maybe you feel caught between 2 people. Maybe there's like a, maybe there's some drama going on because you like are friends with, say if you're a woman watching me and you're like friends with one guy and then you have this romantic kind of thing going on with another guy, there may be some drama and chaos involved in that. Okay, and this could be through work. We have the Aeon in the reverse, which is judgment. Yeah, you're not listening. You're not awakening to something here because you don't want to. We have 8 of Swords reversed. Yeah, listen, you already know. You're not stuck. You're just refusing to move. That's what I'm getting. I'm sorry. I didn't intend for this reading to be so like blunt and straightforward, but maybe that's what you need. What is the Queen of Cups? 8 of Cups reversed. Yeah. My love. You are continually walking. You're going backwards. It's like you keep giving and giving to a situation, and then you may take a break or walk away from a person or people, and then you just go back because it's like you feel like you're comfortable, or you feel familiarity there that brings you a level of comfort, but it's going to continually get more uncomfortable the longer you continue to entertain this. 4 of Cups underneath the 3 of Swords reversed. Yeah. Again, we have 2 male figures on this card with 3 cups sitting there. I feel like there's drinking and partying. But I also feel as if like you may have 2 people that are like fighting over you. And you don't want it's like you're trying to appease the situation, but you're being guided to get the hell out of it. What's Aeon in reverse? 9 of Cups. Yeah, what did I say? Like you're too comfortable sitting where you're at the minute. 2242 on the clock. You know what I think is funny? Like, okay, so you see this person sitting here, right? See all that stuff in the background? It's like, it almost reminds me of that dog meme where he's sitting in the cafe and there's a fire and he's like, this is fine. That's you right now. Or this is somebody else that you're connected to. But maybe you're helping a friend that's going through this and you're being asked to walk away from that. It's like, oh yeah, it's all good, but no, it's not all good. It's affecting you. It's affecting you negatively. The Devil, underneath the 8 of Swords reversed. Listen. Remember I said making a deal with the devil? You're already aware that that's what's happening. And listen, I ain't judging you because guess what? I've been through it myself. I know. Like, I'll be real with you. I was in a relationship with this guy he was abusive, and I stayed so much longer than I should have because there were certain things he was providing me that I was like keeping him longer for those things, and nope. Sucking the life out of me. And that's what's going on here. You know, you feel drained. You feel like this is not right. But you're staying at the minute. Hopefully after you see this video for confirmation, you're like, all right, I've heard enough. I've seen enough. I know what the hell I need to do. Okay, what's this 8 of Cups reversed? 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, you keep going. Like, okay, if this is a work situation, part of the reason why, even if, let's just say for the sake of argument, you love what you do, right? Let's just say, we'll make up a scenario. Let's say you're working in, I don't know, I'm just going to say something off the top of my head, magazine editor. Maybe you're a magazine editor, right? And you love doing it. But the actual people at the job are ruining that shit for you. And you might think, oh, but I've been at this place so long and I've gotten a promotion and, you know, I've invested all this time and energy in this collaboration with these people, but it's a toxic fucking environment. It's not doing you any good here. It's a lot of drama. It's a lot of drama. And maybe the person that you are possibly romantically involved with is that arrogant, boastful person, possibly. I don't know. What's the Four of Cups? King of Wands. Somebody, there may be a masculine energy here who they want to keep you around for physical reasons, okay? And only that. And you might know this deep down, but I feel like you're trying to avoid heartbreak here too. It's like you know that there's going to be a certain level of healing that needs to happen after this is cut off completely, and it's very difficult to fathom having to go through all that. But listen, I promise you through experience, I'm not talking out of my ass, you will be okay. It'll suck, but you will be okay. You need to take care of yourself right now. This is not good. What is the Nine of Cups? The Nine of Swords reversed. Yeah, you're trying to avoid, I feel like if you're watching this, you may have issues with anxiety and you're trying to avoid that. There may be some abandonment wounds here, or fear of being left out, or feeling like your life isn't going to be fulfilled if you don't have anyone else in it. But I can promise you, as somebody who has had nobody in their life, friends, family, apart from my children, for years now, it gets better. The more you love yourself and the more you heal and the more you take care of your own life and you concentrate on your own well-being and your surroundings and the energetic hygiene that is going to cultivate a more peaceful, loving environment for you, the better off, I promise. What is the Devil? The Five of Cups. Yeah, listen, there's going to be a level of pain and regret and grief that comes with this, one way or another, but it's unavoidable if you want to keep moving on with your life. It's almost like I'm getting the energy of, it's like you almost don't want to walk away because you know you're going to be upset at the fact that you allowed it to continue in the first place, or that you may go through a period of self-disgust. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? What did I do that for? But I promise you, that's part of the process here, and you're going to be okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot reversed. Yeah, your life cannot move forward with this going on, okay? I was not expecting this kind of reading. This is Four of Pentacles reversed, the High Priestess reversed, the Six of Wands reversed. Yeah, there's a lot of ego involved. You gotta let go, because you're honestly you're purposefully disconnecting from your divinity right now. in terms of not allowing yourself to do what you feel is right. And maybe you're being persuaded over and over again by these people who are, they may be telling you certain things or saying, you know, doing certain things that make you feel like things are going to change or get better or whatever. And then you just continually keep being met with the same freaking cycle. And Spirit is like, this, I knew I needed to make a video tonight. That's all I know. Like, it's late as shit. And I've already done a bunch of stuff today. Like, I done been to the gym. I cleaned my kitchen really well. I recorded other videos. Like, I've done so much today, but like, I definitely felt like I should do a reading tonight. Okay, so now let's see. I'm going to get one more tarot deck and just see if there's any other clarification on these cards that we have here now. I don't want to make this too long. But I feel like there may be a couple more details that possibly need to, I'll see, because if there's cards that come out that just keep repeating the same message, I'm not gonna do too much with that. Okay, Spirit, can you please clarify the Queen of Cups, Eight of Cups reversed, and the Three of Pentacles? Let's get one card clarification for each row here. That's what we'll do. Was somebody watching, what's that movie? Where they're like, as if. The fuck is that called? Why can't I think of the movie? I was hearing that advertisement. Da, 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 da. It's like Mentos. Da, da. I think it's a Mentos like ad in the movie. It's Alicia Silverstone and Brittany Murphy. I don't know why I can't think of that film, but was somebody watching that? We have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Yeah, I feel like you're keeping yourself, and you're just keeping yourself in a negative cycle here. You may be experiencing a lot of like mishaps or what you could consider bad luck. I think that's also your spirit guides trying to get your attention. What's this? Three of Swords reversed, Four of Cups, King of Wands. Six of Wands. I feel like somebody feels like it's like they've got you under their thumb or something. Somebody's feeling very, like it's a gloating energy. It's not, Six of Wands can be victory, but like this is a victory of, oh, I've got this person hook, line, and sinker kind of bullshit. Toxic as fuck. All right, what's Aeon in the reverse? Nine of Cups, Nine of Swords reverse. That's 9-9 as well. You could be seeing 9-9. Yeah, there's definitely, you gotta move. High Priestess. Yeah. The thing of it is that like, regardless of how spiritual you are, or how connected you feel you are, sometimes we just ignore that inner voice. We don't we don't want to listen because we're like, oh fuck, but I you know, it's like you keep shoving it down, and it's like Spirit is saying, listen to that inner guidance. Listen to your inner wisdom here. What is the Eight of Swords reverse, the Devil, Five of Cups? We got two coming out for that row. We have Eight of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. I just feel like that's saying, Spirit is saying to you, like, the faster you get out of this, the quicker you're going to be able to rebuild your life here, okay? You're not doing yourself any favors by continuing to stay attached to this. Two of Wands reversed. You may just feel like you need to have a solid plan, but you need to go with the flow and follow your inner guidance as you go. Like, I get the feeling of like wanting to know exactly how you're going to do this or that, but like, you got to take it one step at a time here. The moon. Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on behind your back. We got the moon, the Empress. Somebody could have a pregnant woman, or somebody could just have another partner here. Three of Cups, Queen of Swords. Yeah, you know somebody's cheating or doing something here. You've already felt it and you're just not listening. Somebody could have a spouse already. Maybe you do know. Spirit's like, you need to stop. Whoever's watching this, you need to stop. This is like the first no bullshit reading I've done. Like, no. I'm not saying my readings are bullshit, but I'm just saying, like, if this ain't you and it's somebody you know, then you need to tell their ass, listen, I saw this tarot video and you need to hear it. Because, yeah. We're going to get one last oracle pull before I close this out, because I think it's a pretty straightforward message here. We'll get Moonology and angel messages, all right? Real quick. We have 3655 on the timer. 55 could be significant. That's all about change. It's time for change, baby. Time for change. I even see and expect powerful change. Right. What does this collective need to hear right now from Moonology, please? Surrender to the divine. Yeah, remember what I was saying before. The only reason why you're not moving is because you're worried about what's going to happen, but you just have to surrender. Like, once you follow the steps that you know Spirit is guiding you to take, anything after that you have to release control of. Prosperity lies ahead. You're being reassured here that you will have exactly what you need, babe. Like, somebody could call you babe. Be bold and make the first move. Yeah. It's time to move your ass. Don't let pride get in your way. That's full moon in Leo. We have cardinal moon. We have moon in Taurus. New moon in Taurus. And we have full moon. So yeah. You need to get a move on it here. Because you've known for a while. That's what I'm getting, is you've known. This is your confirmation to hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Yeah, with the don't let pride get in your way at the bottom of the deck, I almost feel like in a way you feel as if you leave this situation as well, that your pride is going to be hurt in some sort of way. And maybe it fucking will, but listen, who cares? It's all good. You'll be okay. All right? You may even have, like, I feel like you might have, like, a mother or a father figure around you who's already saying this shit to you. Because I feel almost like I'm talking to, like, I don't want to say I'm talking to a kid, but, like, I just feel like maybe there are people around you who are trying to help you already, and it's like you're not listening. And I get it. It's cool. Like, I'm not judging at all, and I'm not trying to be like, what's wrong with you? No, like, I get it. But All right, what do the angels have for this collective, please? We have your intuition is your link to your guardian angels and guides. Learn to use it and it will shine like the brightness of the sun. You can't get more confirmation than that about listening to your inner voice, babe. I don't know. I keep saying babes. I don't know. Maybe this parental figure or somebody you look up to calls you that, or someone else does. At last you can communicate with your guardian angel, treasure the knowledge, and be open to joy. Listen, you're going to be just fine. You're gonna have happiness. Like, it's not going to end with this situation. Tread gently on Mother Earth and let the angels follow softly in your footsteps. So you have angels and spirit guides around you in this situation. Anyway, you're being protected, but at the same time, you're not protecting yourself. So they can't do, they can only do so much when you're continuing to be in a situation like that. Open your heart and let angels guide you to your next point on the staircase of life. I promise you, you're going to be okay. This is going to be okay. We have 4122 on the clock when I said that. You're going to be divinely guided all the way through whatever decisions you make here, but you are definitely being guided out of this, okay? That's all I have for you this evening. If you're new to my channel, thank you for watching. I hope that this resonated with you. If you watched all the way through, think about giving me a follow and a like maybe. And also I just want to say that if you're watching this and you're interested in a personal reading, especially surrounding situations like this, my email is in the description box. You can email me there and ask me about that. And then also, if you feel guided to leave me a little tip or a donation, that would be wonderful. I have my PayPal information in the description as well. Anyways, I love you very much. I hope you will be back. Mwah.